So what would you say to a young man or woman who's thinking about entering into the building safety profession?
Well, I'm actually been out recruiting people, trying to, that's part of my job as a state fire marshal. But even so, some of my kids' friends, talking to them about, hey, have you ever thought about this aspect? That it's fun, it's challenging. Fire protection engineering is something. If you're an engineer, again, I had a degree in architecture. Never been a fireman or a firefighter myself, but the architectural side helped me understand the building better. I could visualize things, and what I really enjoyed about the aspect is getting the opportunity to help people solve the problem, but fix what they're trying to do, but still make it code compliant.
That's right.
So that was fun.
And to anybody interested in trying to understand what ICC does, or even how to be engaging with the ICC community?
I would say that in order to start to get involved, because that is one of the things I recommend that everybody does, get involved, is don't be intimidated by the organization. Don't be intimidated by being surrounded by individuals who have been doing these sorts of things, whether it's working on committees or submitting code change proposals or anything like that, because you're always going to be surrounded by people who have more experience, who are a little bit more comfortable doing something than you are, and to try something new and to become engaged in something that you've never done before, there's always going to be some level of trepidation. I would say just put all that aside. Jump right in and do it. Because if you trust that there are enough people that are already engaged in these organizations, these committees, and so forth, that will go out of their way to help you feel at home and help you feel comfortable doing these sorts of things, they will find you and they will help you out. Because every single person that is currently involved with ICC, with their local chapters, teaching courses and so forth, they do that because they enjoy it. And when they see somebody who might be thinking of getting involved, they will reach out and say, here, follow me for a little bit. Let me show you exactly what's involved. Because they're going to want to get you involved because you're the next wave of individuals that's going to keep carrying that torch.
Now, on the flip side, conversely, what would you say to a young professional entering code enforcement?
If you're entering code, if you really have the heart, then ask questions. Ask your boss. Show some interest. Spend a little more time. Don't be self-centered, and don't look at what's in it for me. Look at it for what's in it for all.
I completely agree. And when you said that, when you said if you have the heart, and I think that goes to really what it means to be a code professional or a code enforcement, or to be within code enforcement. There is such a greater meaning, such a greater, higher value of being a code professional than just getting that paycheck and being able to interpret a code book. You really are shaping the way. You're shaping the way that the world is built, and you're shaping the way that everybody else that's not in code enforcement can use the facilities of this world. It's how people can go into churches and be safe. They can go into hotels and motels across the world, and they know that they're going to have a sprinkler system or a fire alarm system, or they know they're going to have compliant exiting. That to me is really the greater meaning of being a code professional.
That's the whole meaning.